Hello, everybody. The book of Genesis, chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and the darkness was upon the face of the days of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light, it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. The evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the water, firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit, after this kind, whose seed is in itself and upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and the herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit whose seed was in itself and after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be light in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons, and for days and years, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heavens to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to provide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that has life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the sea, and let fowl multiply in the earth." And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creatures after his kind, cattle and creeping things, and beasts of the earth after his kind." And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish, over the sea, and over the fowl, and of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." So God created man in his image, in his own image, and in the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over it, or over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. And so every beast of the earth, and every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, where there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that He had made, and it was, behold, it was very, very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. That was Genesis chapter 1, everybody. Great chapter. Everybody think about, let's look at verse 16, or no, verse 26. Again, and God said, Let us make man in our image. What does that mean to everybody? I mean, God made us in His image. What does that mean exactly? Think about that and let's ponder that. You know, we are made in God's image. Isn't that awesome? I mean, that is so awesome. We're created in God's image. Not saying we're pride, let's not get big heads on that one and get prideful about it, but think about it for a second. What does it mean that we're created in God's image? I mean, we deal with depression and all that stuff all the time, some of us, and anxieties and all that stuff. But if God is joyful and loving and all that stuff, why are we dealing with depression? Why are we so sad? You know, I think the reason is everybody, it's like we go away from God's grace and His mercy and His love. We try to do everything on our own, and we can't do it on our own. We fail every time we turn around. Every time we try to do something on our own. Every time we try to solve a problem by ourselves. We can't do it without Jesus. I want to encourage you today, if you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with today, go to God, go to Jesus, and if you need someone to pray with you or talk to you, yeah, by all means, contact us on Christian Encouragement and Prosperity. We would love to pray with you and love to talk to you. God bless you and have a wonderful day.